Once upon a time, in a sleepy little town, there was a haunted house that everyone talked about. It sat at the end of a long, dark road, shrouded in mystery and overgrown bushes. They called it the Spooky Shack. Legend had it that anyone who dared enter would never return. Now, this didn't stop a group of friends, let's call them Dave, Sarah, and Tom, from wanting to check it out one fateful Halloween night. Armed with flashlights and a bag of snacks, they stood outside the creaky door, hearts racing, but their stomachs growling even louder. "Are you guys ready to meet a ghost?" Dave joked, trying to lighten the mood. "Yeah, right. More like meet an angry raccoon," Sarah shot back, eyeing the bushes suspiciously. Tom, the brave one, pushed the door open. It creaked ominously, like a scene straight out of a horror movie. They stepped inside, the air thick with dust and the smell of something. Well, let's not go there. As they tiptoed further in, they flicked their flashlights around. The walls were adorned with cobwebs that glimmered like diamonds in the light. "If I trip and fall, I'm blaming you guys," Tom said, trying to keep his nerves at bay. Suddenly, they heard a noise, a loud thump from upstairs. It echoed throughout the house, sending shivers down their spines. "What was that?" Sarah whispered, her voice barely above a whisper. "Probably just the house settling," Dave said, though he didn't sound too convinced. "No way. We have to check it out," Tom insisted, his curiosity getting the better of him. So, up the rickety staircase they went, the boards creaking beneath their feet. As they reached the top, they entered a dimly lit hallway. The shadows danced on the walls, making everything look 10 times creepier. Then they saw it, a door slightly ajar at the end of the hall. "This is it," Dave said, his voice trembling. "This is where the ghost is." Tom, fueled by adrenaline, pushed the door open. And there it was, a figure shrouded in darkness, a ghostly silhouette. Their hearts raced, and they screamed. "Run!" Sarah yelled, and they bolted down the hall, nearly tripping over each other. But as they reached the stairs, the figure called out, "Wait! I'm not here to hurt you." They screeched to a halt. "What?" Tom said, confused. "I'm just trying to scare away the raccoons," the figure said, stepping into the light. To their shock, it was an old man, dressed in a tattered sheet with a flashlight. "What are you doing in here?" Dave asked, half panting, half laughing. "I live here," the old man replied, shaking his head. "I'm trying to keep the critters out. They've been making a mess of my home." The friends stared, a mix of relief and amusement washing over them. "You mean you're not a ghost?" Sarah asked, still catching her breath. "Ghost? Ha! I wish! I'm just Bob, the local haunted housekeeper. You kids keep scaring my raccoons away. But hey, if you're looking for some real scares, I can show you my collection of creepy dolls." Suddenly, the mood shifted. A real chill filled the air as visions of creepy dolls flashed in their minds. No thanks," Tom exclaimed, backing away slowly. But Bob was already moving down the hall, flashlight in hand. "Come on, you haven't seen anything yet." The friends exchanged glances, part of them still terrified, but another part absolutely intrigued. As they felt the adrenaline fade, laughter bubbled up. "Guess we were scared of the wrong thing," Dave chuckled. Bob turned around, a mischievous grin on his face. "You think that's funny? You haven't heard the best part. The raccoons? They're actually my ghost sidekicks. I'm training them to scare off the real ghosts." And just like that, the haunted house became a place of laughter instead of fear. Who knew that a night of terror would end with a new friend?